Grab a mimosa because it's time for brunch.
Over the years, it was a way to try to bring in business in those times between service. Now it's an opportunity to kind of sit and relax on your days off and enjoy some good food and adult beverages.
We're headed around the world to discover how different places do brunch with Justin Woodard, executive chef at Over Easy. Starting in Italy.
These are lemon ricotta pancakes.
You talked about this as kind of an Italian idea.
It's become an Italian-inspired dish. Overall, pancakes were not initially created in Italy, but everybody has their own iteration of it, and that's what I love about, traveling. I think, you'll see, hey, that's a pancake. Well, not really. It's more, this, and I think that's what the ideas with the Italian-inspired lemon and ricotta. That's not something I think would have naturally come up in America per se.
Ricotta cheese is traditionally made in Italy from the whey and sheep's milk left over from the production of other cheeses.
Whipped ricotta in there, that fresh lemon zest, that fresh lemon juice to really kind of brighten up the dish because pancakes potentially are a little heavier.
Right.
So this does lighten it up quite a bit. And in the addition of the fresh fruit on top, a little bit of powdered sugar and butter.
All right, so on our palate, we will take a little trip to Italy.
Bon appetit.
Was that Italian?
It was.
All right. This is delightful.
Next up, Hawaii.
This, to me, is quintessential Hawaiian, Pacific Rim, and one of those wonderful dishes that was created entirely by accident. Late night diners came in, were looking for food, and this was sort of what was left over. There was rice left over, there was some protein left over. They had eggs in the cooler, probably some gravy left over.
This dish is called Loco Moco.
Now, I'll tell you what I love about this for brunch specifically. It doesn't really fit any other category. It's not exactly breakfast.
Correct.
Because you got the egg in there, which is breakfast-esque, but it's not exactly breakfast. Then you have the burger, which seems more like a lunch.
Sure.
But you put it all together and boom, this is brunch specific.
It is.
Our last stop is Mexico.
This has become a brunch staple, pretty much anywhere you go. This is chilaquiles.
So tell me about this history.
Simply put, chilaquiles is chilies and greens. So depending on the region that you go to, it could either be tossed with the sauce or topped with the sauce.
Okay.
The actual dish itself is super old, goes way back to Aztec times, and it was a way to use up some of the leftover ingredients, right? So local chilies, obviously they had cornmeal, they would make tortillas and chips, and it was a way to kind of use up those ingredients for the next day.
And to top off any good brunch, you can't forget to add a Bloody Mary or mimosa.
Well, Chef, thanks for this international tour of brunches.
No, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it.
To brunch.
To brunch.
We're brunching our way around the world.